My name is Ron Lane and I am from Den Amstel.
Mark my words, no government can come to Den Amstel and take that land.
They could throw off the blacks them. Yes, I drive from me.
Now there is a councillor by the name of George Landivine, who he will tell certain people outside he is the chairman for the village.
They get a white telephone there doing nothing. There's nothing doing over there.
My name is Ron Lane and I am from Den Amstel. I grew up living in the village of Den Amstel, and that is close to 60 years because I was 16 December. Now Den Amstel was an old plantation bought by our ancestors, the slaves. When we became emancipated, we pulled our monies and we bought this place. And after buying the place was allotted out. You had the township, you had an area for recreational facilities, that is the youth camp, and the community center. Across that way you have the village burial ground, and then you had all these lands as undivided. Past the undivided lands you have the rice beds, and past way down at the back you have the farmlands. Well, every proprietor who had a land that they bought in the township, you got one land, you got two houses, that or three, you got so many pieces of this undivided land. Years ago, the village, they went and they same big block of land and they got another section over. So east, this is west. They went, they sent a man, they trained him to plant this antelope grass. And they had antelope grass being planted here. But when the antelope grass was being planted, the cows didn't used to use the grass because the cows were not accustomed to the antelope grass. And the antelope grass just flopped because I think they say you had to get Holstein cows to use up this antelope. Anyway, people started to carry the cows down the back dam, lose it in people yard. But because the older people die off, and they got rid of most of the cows, this place became like too much of the people to mine out these little bit of cows. And people grazing the cows at the back. So the young people growing up now, they become too much of the farmer homes of the parents, because many of them branch off, like me, branch off, you get your children, some of we getting grandchildren. So we decided to approach to see if we could get these lands to put up little houses, because not every person from Den Amstel want to leave Den Amstel and go to other environs like the new housing areas that are being opened. Now there is a councillor by the name of George Landivine, who he will tell certain people outside he is the chairman for the village. He approached the former Minister of Agriculture for them to put on a state-of-the-art abattoir, and that was being refused. Now, since the fraudulent government come in, he made contact with somebody and he's trying now to let cows come all the way from Wales to take up residence in that same area there. And they will have them under strict security more than mouse. Can mouse and get the camera? So the cows are to come. Well, that is what we, the people of Den Amstel, are fighting against. We don't want cows coming here from nowhere. If cows, there be people come and live there. The group is small because of working there and many persons gone to work.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Clayton Jacobs. I live at Den Amstel. I live in Den Amstel for the past 51 years. I'm born and grew here. And for the past 25 years, I know myself. This plot of land is 1,500 square foot in length and 500 square foot in width. Anyhow, we approach the village office. We approach chairman on the village office concerning the whole there as a scheme like what. Whenever we go through all the relevant, we do all the relevant, we go through all the relevant things to acquire this place to put in housing. And they deny us. We carry all documents there at the village office, and they always tell me wait and things getting out of order. And we made to understand a couple of days ago, a fellow by the name of George Langevine. He bring in the ministry, he bring them 3 times in here, the Ministry of Agriculture, to check up our lands, to bring cow from Wales, which means our land is private land. This is not government land. This land belongs to all of us who have our ancestral from Den Amstel. They bought this village for us. They pull money in wheelbarrow, as I said, black people can't save. They pull money in wheelbarrow and they bought this village. And my name is Clayton Jacobs, so I'll tell you again, my fourth parents have bought this village. So I have a sign in the village. That's why I don't give up nothing what that's happening wrong in this village here. I'm a man that stand up to every wrongdoing in this community here. Anyhow, we a couple of days ago, the same fellow by the name of George Langevine, he's a councillor. He's a PNC councillor. I'm not going to say APNU councillors. PNC councillors, because there was not APNU. Them is PNC. They was selected by the PNC to put them in the village office. It's about 11 of them. All of them today, when the illegal government, I will say illegal government take power. All of them switch, and they were the PPP, and they undermining us from day 1 to day 2. You understand me? So we of the villagers now, we want to occupy this place. The young people get place to put housing. We don't have any more cows anymore. 20 years ago we had about 20,000 cows. Now we got about 10 cows in there right now. If we go there right now, we got so much cows in there, and we want it for the young people them. And nobody coming into Den Amstel, as I say again, mark my words, no government in community Den Amstel and take that land, because we going all out for make certain that nobody can come here and get that land. That is my point today. Yeah, this is the plan that we draft out and take into the village office. We taking all the names that all the people that qualify. That we have a group that run this project here, and we taking all the relevant documents. Just they have to say go ahead, and we're ready. We have companies ready to bring the equipment to mark out there for us. I wouldn't call the company name. Understand me? We have people who are ready to go in there to take out drains and whatnot for us. But the village office, the chairman by the name of Ken Hilliman and councillors, they're denying us from getting in there. When Mr. Granger went here a couple of months ago, we tell Mr. Granger the plight that the people at the village office bringing up on us. Mr. Granger tell them, find land for the people them, and up to this date, nobody listened to the opposition leader, the previous president, Comrade Granger. Up to this date, everybody ignore him. So you can see the audacity of these councillors that they select by the PNC. It's the PNC councillors come to the Den Amstel and destroy us. Them councillors, the village office there. You know how much complaint I made at the PNC office concerning the councillors them there, and they turn a blind eye. How much ministers when was the opposition was in power? You know how much of them come to the Den Amstel and tell them the plight that we face in here, and none of them never check us up serious. None of them. Understand? I want to know exactly what really going on. These people go on tight-lip up to this date. Nobody can come on from the opposition. They can't come up to now to see our problem. Our problem highlighted on national television. At Walter Rani Gongans, and up to this date, nobody can come and see us plight in this village. And this village is only vote for the APNU. They don't vote for no other party. Because they know that we always put we X by them, that's why they don't got time with us. And that is wrong. That is totally wrong. And we against what's going on in the Den Amstel. And we're not sitting idly by. Allow no illegal government and nobody to come and take our pasture, our land. Because this land belongs to our ancestors, so to speak. You understand me? So that is my final thoughts about this.
I James Martin, right? I just was in there.
What's your name?
James Martin. James Martin. I just chased off much, but 15 cow there and horses. Marching down, I got my foundation down there, right? Make a got on this clothes right now, right? I just come from in there, I just drive away. You know, I ain't going with nothing, I just drive me away, right? That is it. But just marching down, I don't got my foundation in there, set, right? And that is it. Just the black stem, you know, lay off, you know?
For a house?
Yeah, for house, that's who put.
Okay,
Right?
so you're moving ahead. with
Yes,
that.
I want to move ahead. Right? You know, they put 2 off the black stem. Yes, I just drive me away. Yeah. So that is it.
Andrew Miggins. Yes. My concern is about this piece of land here that the young people, especially the young people, wanted to build a home, wanted to build a house. Now, I don't know why from the village office fighting down these young people and getting a piece of land to build a house. Now, it's a fact that years ago, but over 2 decades ago, this land was supposed to be pasture for cows. This building supposed to be a laboratory. They planned that over 2 decades ago. But since then, I made to understand there's only 1 cow slaughter. But then, nothing has been done. The amount of cows they had then, things could have done. But you don't get the cows them now. People ain't concentrating like cows like before. Now, the young people take up position to get land. Why is it you're fighting these people down? You get a white elephant there doing nothing. There's nothing doing with it. Why giving them such a hard time? That is my question. My son wanted to build, started. One of the council tell me, don't go there. I said, well, where they could go? This village have land that the young people could get a home. Find somewhere else to go. Why roughing up at these people? I know it amazed me how they come together. This place is a very low place. They plan to build it up. So they plan to sacrifice themselves to do something for themselves. And they're getting totally fired up.
When President Granger came in and he restarted the what you call them, the NDC, these councillors were, some of them were selected and some of them were put into the village. And people thought that they would have been doing good, but they come back and they're doing worse. Because they don't want no development.